What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rest Hold Podcast, episode 38 for WrestleMania 38. I wish we planned it like that. We didn't, but here we are.
Yeah, it is funny.
The episode coming at you a whole day early. For all the friends of the podcast, we're coming at you live with our hottest takes and our best predictions for this ecstatic, stupendous weekend of wrestling. But anyway, this podcast, as always, day late, day early, doesn't matter. Brought to you by your boys, Tanner Fred and me, Zach Foreman. Tanner, you know the deal. Say what's up to the people.
Big weekend
Huge.
in wrestling. Friday, Saturday morning / afternoon, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night.
And I gotta tell you, there's nothing I'm looking forward to more
than Monday night. No,
you think I'm joking?
Monday?
The debut of Veer.
He's finally here.
Gonna make it.
Finally on Raw.
Veer is here. If that's not a chant in Dallas, Texas, Veer is here. If they're not chanting that, I'm rioting.
Typically, in the history of WWE, the Raw after WrestleMania is the best Raw of the year.
The best Raw of the year.
Debuts, returns, stories, new champions, big moments,
huge moments,
big names.
Some would say that the Raw after Mania is better than Mania itself.
I don't think they would.
No, but this year they might.
This year they very well could. This year it's possible.
Yes, they might.
We had a long episode today.
Long episodes. We're going to try and get to you quick without...
Jump right into it.
Yeah, without cutting anything short. It was a relatively quiet week outside the ring anyway. So
I don't think too much happened.
Let's get into the big predictions.
Let's start,
of course,
with Stand and Deliver.
Really? I thought we were going to start with the Little Leagues. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Oh, wait.
Let's start with Friday.
Yes.
Let's start with Friday. Okay.
Actually, let us do that. Let's start. There is a Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale.
This Friday on SmackDown.
SmackDown Live. The WrestleMania SmackDown, as they're calling it.
This is the second year they've done this WrestleMania SmackDown, which I don't like it, but
I hate it.
It's better than putting this on the card.
Agreed.
So,
especially because we do not need a pre-show.
I will pick my battles.
Yes. So we'll take it Friday. Yep. But getting into it, I thought the no-brainer pick would have been Omos.
Well, now he's not on it, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I thought the no-brainer pick was Omos is an Andre the Giant Memorial.
Didn't he win the last one?
Maybe.
I feel like he did. But I know he won the Pizza Hut Battle Royale, but I don't know what that was for.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I don't remember what that was about. I don't know.
Is this an opportunity to try and give someone a push? I mean, remember Cesaro won it one year.
Nothing happened with that. Yeah. Didn't Mojo Rawley win it once?
Dude,
he did.
This actually seems like it's a death sentence.
This match is a death sentence, 100%. Shane McMahon won it once.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
And he's no longer in the company.
Quickly outside the ring, rumors are he's coming back for Mania. Just
this Mania?
Yeah, this Mania. This weekend. So do with that what you will. You know.
There's Seth's opponent.
Oh my! Get out of here. Nope. Moving on. Wow. So this Friday, Andre the Giant winner. There's a chance it's still Omos.
I think. Yeah, I don't know.
I couldn't tell you who's in it. So that's the problem. As of Wednesday, I don't know who's in it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing Corbin win it.
Corbin would be good.
But he's got a match Mania too.
He does.
Not that matters, again.
Apparently not, no.
Yeah, so I don't know. Omos or Corbin are probably two people I would like to see win.
Yes.
Maybe we have someone else that shows up. Maybe a debut. Maybe a return.
No. Nope.
Maybe someone that's been underutilized or overlooked.
I think Ricochet should win.
That would be good. It would make the title mean something too.
But that's all I have.
Finn was on Main Event this week.
Finn's not on Mania.
Finn is the champion, the United States champion.
Ricochet and Finn Balor, your Intercontinental and United States champions, are not on your WrestleMania card.
Which is shocking.
It is.
Finn Balor is not on the card.
I think shocking is almost an understatement.
Because
it is wildly disrespectful.
And the feud is there.
Yep.
Like, it's not like they were just throwing something together. It's like, you have the rematch.
And Ricochet just lost last week for no reason.
He jobbed.
Yeah.
To freaking Austin Theory.
Yeah.
Jobbed.
Yeah.
Okay. That was neither here nor there.
No,
But Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, who knows?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It will lead to nothing.
Nothing. They just win and then that's it.
So if I had to guess, I'm guessing one of the big guys, Corbin or Omos.
Maybe like T-Bar.
Oh, yeah, no.
I think T-Bar could be a good one.
Where's he been?
I don't know. Somebody like that, maybe, though.
Yeah. That would
somebody you haven't seen in a while will just win and then go back to obscurity.
Yeah, probably. Anyway. Stand and Deliver.
Stand and Deliver.
Shaping up to be a very strong
Looks
card.
like a good card. Looks like a very good card. To run through the card quickly here, it's LA Knight versus Gunther.
Formerly known as
Walter. Ciampa versus the new Don of NXT, Tony D.
D'Angelo.
We got the NXT Tag Championship, Imperium, MSK, and the Diamond Mine.
How you doing?
The laziest match in the history of mankind. The NXT Women's Tag Championship, Raquel and Dakota versus Toxic Attraction.
Talk about just throwing something together the day
NXT
before.
Women's Championship, Mandy Rose, Corey Jade, Kaylee Ray, and Io Shirai.
Could be good.
Potential to be good.
Could be good.
North American Championship 5-man ladder match.
Will be good.
Will be insane. Carmelo Hayes, Cameron Grimes, Grayson Waller, Solo Sequoia, and Santos Escobar.
Get ready for potential match of the weekend.
Yes. 100%.
Get ready for that.
And then the NXT Championship, your NXT champion, Dolph Ziggler, and Braun Breaker.
Okay.
So,
starting
with the not less important matches, but
Gunther.
non-title matches.
Gunther
and LA Knight.
Gunther.
I think this whole card is going to be a lot of farewell matches.
LA Knight's going up.
And I think this is the first of two.
Yeah.
Gunther will win.
Yep.
Because I believe he's next man up.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
For Breaker.
And that's leads into kind of my next prediction as
well.
But
I do believe that Gunther will win. LA Knight will go to the main roster.
Yeah, I got Gunther.
Gunther as well.
Yeah.
Tony D. The hopefully new Don of NXT. Versus Tommaso Ciampa.
Same thing?
Same thing. Tony D.
Goodbye.
Ciampa, thank you for... this one's tough. This one I'm a lot more unsure of.
I'm 1,000,000% taking Tony D.
I am as well.
I think that Ciampa is the consummate professional.
100%. I agree.
The show must go on. He knows that.
I would be less surprised if he won than LA Knight.
Yeah. I would be... No, I think the opposite for me because...
I think they might let him win his last match in NXT. Would be my only thought.
They might, but at the same time, I think they would make it matter more.
I agree.
If it was his last match.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I don't know if the last match that you need to win is Tony D.
Tony D. That's fair. Okay. All right.
So I'm going Tony D.
I'm also going Tony D. The NXT Tag Team Championship.
So this one's interesting, right?
It's very interesting.
The only team I think, it's 3 teams, so to say the only is a little drastic, but the one team I think that can't win is MSK. And
okay. I disagree.
Really?
Yes.
My reasoning behind that is really the story for them isn't there.
Okay.
Imperium winning is my prediction, and that's because I think Gunther, again, is next man up, and Imperium draped in gold, for lack of a better phrase, might be a good look for them.
Okay. I'm also picking Imperium for a completely different reason. I believe we find out who the team is, the mystery team, that attacking the Diamond Mine and all that jazz.
Yeah. They come out, attack Diamond Mine again.
Cost them.
Yeah.
Which will set up that feud. And kind of what you said, I don't see MSK winning. I don't think it's impossible.
Right.
But I do see them being the ones to take the pin here.
That's what I thought too. I thought they were in the match to take the pin.
Yeah.
So
I definitely think Imperium will win that.
We're on the same page for all of these right now.
Women's Tag Championship.
Oh.
Raquel and Dakota versus Toxic Attraction.
So this one, and maybe it's because of how lazily they put it together. I have no read on it.
I have nothing.
I got nothing. My only thought here, if you want to talk about farewell matches,
I think they're giving her a match with Dakota before she leaves.
Yes,
100%.
I think same thing. So I think Toxic Attraction retains.
I do.
Because I don't think they're going to put the belts on Raquel for Raquel to leave.
Yeah, I think this is a farewell.
Unless they're going to one women's tag division, and then they're going up with Raquel and Dakota.
It's very interesting. I didn't think about that.
I don't think they're doing that. There's been no signs of that happening, but the main roster women's tag division is incredibly weak.
I think it would be interesting if the only way I could work that out story-wise would be, it's kind of weird that Natalya and Shayna Baszler are in that Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah.
So if they were to not be able to compete for whatever reason, and then those are the two that can replace them, that's how you get to one division. That's the best way I see of doing that.
I kind of think that might be a little too complex for
100%
WWE right now.
But I think that's the best way to do it.
I see it more of whoever wins the 4-way at Mania, debut Monday Night Raw. That's the way I saw it.
Okay, so they'll debut against them, basically.
Yeah, champion versus champion right off the jump.
I'm going to pick Toxic Attraction. Mm-hmm. I think that's
probably the safer pick.
A little broader. A little too broad for WWE to think that far ahead.
Yeah.
So I think Toxic Attraction is definitely the safer pick.
I think we're split on this one because I'm taking Raquel.
You're taking Raquel and Dakota?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely think it doesn't. I think it's just you came up with Dakota.
Yeah.
Or like she kind of helped you up.
It was just so bad, like so poorly put together. It was a mess.
Yeah, they could have done it better for sure.
Disgusting. Ugh. Yeah.
We got the NXT Women's Championship: Mandy Rose, Cora Jade, Kaylee Ray, and Io Shirai. There's one person who's not winning this match. It's Io Shirai.
I think that it is.
This might be the last person to get moved up.
I think that this match is strictly for Cora to win. And maybe I just think that it's so obvious. This is who they want to have the belt. They're doing this whole new generation of talent. Who's the newest generation of talent than the 20-year-old, right?
My only issue is it feels weird to have Kaylee Ray and Io in it then. I don't understand the purpose in that. Maybe it's just to get them on the card.
Same thing as Diamond Mine, right? You just think someone got added to the match to take the pin so the feud continues afterwards.
But I think the feud has ran its course with Cora and Mandy. I think this would have been a good final chapter.
Mandy, Cora doesn't have to win for the feud to be over, right? Mandy could lose to Kaylee Ray, and then...
No, I see your point, but we're saying from your thing saying that Cora's going to win.
Yeah.
I don't think you do another month or two of Cora and Mandy.
I see what you're saying, because if you follow my logic, right, Cora beats, I don't know, Io, and then Mandy's like, well, you didn't pin me.
Yeah, are we going to do this again? I feel like if there was a time to end that, it was right now.
Yeah, and I don't think they're quite done with Toxic Attraction on
No,
NXT,
they're definitely not.
So Mandy's probably not going anywhere.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know. The two women's matches are very hard to get a read on here. I think you're right, though, that Io isn't going to win.
I don't think Io is going to win.
But I could see any of the other three.
Yes.
And I'm just going to go with Cora because I think that's what they want.
I want to go with Cora.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Mandy.
I would just be surprised. Just for my consistency in my picks, I would be surprised if Toxic Attraction won their tag belt and Mandy lost.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick Mandy. Yeah. And I think then Cora beats her in the next major pay-per-view or whatever it is.
Yeah. I don't hate that.
NXT North American Championship ladder match. Carmelo Hayes, Cameron Grimes, Grayson Waller, Solo Sequoia, Santos Escobar.
Match of the weekend contender.
Very good.
Already.
The last, I believe it was a 6-man last time.
Yeah, that was Grimes, Priest.
Priest.
No, I can't remember.
It was really good. I know, what's his name was in it? I think Johnny was in it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He's now Jonah. I can't remember his name.
Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed was in it.
Yeah.
And there's two others. It was sick. Yeah. It was a sick match.
I think it's going to be Carmelo.
I think so too.
I want it to be Santos.
Was Velveteen in that match?
No, he was gone.
He was gone already?
Yeah. Poor guy.
Yeah, I think Carmelo is probably the safest bet.
Yeah.
The only other person I really...
Dude, they're doing something with Cameron Grimes, and I don't know if it's to get him the belt, him winning the last chance to enter match, him having that vignette backstage where, am I doing something wrong? I
think there might just be a character change for him.
Maybe.
Just because the
to the moon thing is over.
I don't know if it's to the moon thing, but the GameStop thing, you could only sustain that while it was popular.
Yeah.
And they capitalized on it when it was, which was good for them, but...
Dude, I don't know. I really, really want Santos to win. I think he deserves.
Yeah, that's definitely a homer pick for sure.
But he has put the work in, and again, thinking too far ahead, it looks like they're gonna have a little Santos versus Rey Mysterio.
It does look like that.
That legitimizes the belt.
I guess that's true. The thing with this match, which is great about it, is you could talk me into any single one of these guys winning.
Yeah.
If you told me, this guy's going to win, I don't think I could say no way to any of them.
No, absolutely not.
But I feel like Carmelo...
When you shoot, you don't miss.
He doesn't miss. I don't think we're done with that yet. Yeah. I think we're still in that direction.
And the only reason...
I'm going to stay with Carmelo.
If I saw Carmelo lose, I would think same kind of thing where he can re-feud for the North American because it is a ladder match. Mm-hmm. but he could also be next man up.
100%.
So, like,
100%.
Walter or Gunther, or Carmelo could be next man up.
I think the only person we wouldn't do next man up again, because I feel like he did with Cameron Grimes already.
Mm-hmm.
So I think anyone else would be a new, interesting feud.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go Carmelo.
And
are you officially Santos on that?
Yeah, I'm going to take Santos.
Okay.
I'm going to just let it ride. Because, we got to have some diversity on the pod.
Of course.
Got to see it.
The main event. I feel like this is the easiest one to pick, too.
And that's why I'm scared.
Okay.
Because it just seems like it's Braun. Like, it's just...
Yeah, I feel like it has to be Braun.
It has to be Braun. And then he's going to come out with the NXT title and induct the Steiners into the Hall of Fame.
Possible.
Dad Nunk.
Well, no. Wouldn't have happened already.
Oh, my gosh. The Hall of Fame is Friday.
Yeah, it would have happened already.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I forgot all about it.
Yes.
I thought it was... Because they announced them at...
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
They show them at Mania.
Yeah, at Mania.
But yeah, no, the actual induction.
Night.
Because it's 2 nights now.
Yeah.
It used to be Saturday.
Yeah.
I think it's for sure Braun.
It's Braun.
Yeah.
And there's not really a lot to say about it except for, like, if they want to pull the rug out on us, they're going to keep it with Ziggler.
Yeah.
But that could mean Braun's getting a little bit of a premature push.
Which I don't think is a good idea.
No, it's a bad idea.
I think he needs time more down here.
Yeah, because he's good. He's very good, but he's still very raw. Like, he makes some mistakes.
He's definitely good, but, like, if you're going to bring him up like that, you're going to push him to the high mid card / main card. Yeah. And he's not ready for that yet.
No, because that if you bring him up, that means you're looking to move him somewhere substantial.
You're telling me that he's on the same level as Finn Balor and Ricochet, which right now he's not.
No.
He's good. Just right now he's not.
He's not. And the fact that I don't even know if you want to go up at that point.
No,
right?
yeah.
Look at what those guys are doing.
Yeah, exactly. You're missing Mania.
Yeah.
So.
But that kind of wraps up
that
Stand and Deliver.
I think that's a pretty straightforward card.
Yeah.
The women's matches are a little iffy just because I feel like they're a little cluttered. One was very rushed.
Very rushed.
So we'll see what happens with that.
I'm sure it'll be a fine match.
I think it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, not worried about the quality.
No, they're definitely all 4 of them are pretty good.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the quality at all. I'm just worried that they don't really know what they're doing. They're just making kind of a mess of it, which could be you protect the young talent, right? Cora's kind of new. Maybe she's not ready for a solo match against Mandy. Maybe Mandy's not ready for another solo match.
That's possible as well.
You want the title to look good. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's very possible.
Yeah.
All right.
WrestleMania.
The main event.
38.
WrestleMania.
And guys, we're doing this, but it's not broken down by night. We don't have the match cards in front of us. But we do have...
Yes, we kind of do.
Is it in order of the match cards?
It's not in order of the... Well, we don't know what the actual core...
Well, but like you have it cut
It
off
is
by
night
Saturday.
1, night 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Cool. So that's on me for not paying attention.
No, you're good. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, if you asked me to name the card without looking at this, I would have no idea.
Yeah.
I know some of them.
With a match that we've all seen too many times.
Yes.
A match that does not need to be on WrestleMania.
It's been feuding for months.
It's almost disrespectful to the rest of the card that they couldn't find space for Finn Balor or Ricochet, 2 champions, but we can get a rematch of a rivalry we've seen for, 4 years now?
Yep.
Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin.
Happy Corbin.
Will it be a good match? Sure.
I think so. I think it'll be a very good match.
It will be a very good match.
Yeah.
Does that matter?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Because I've seen it, I was going to say 12, but more like, 50.
Yeah, 50 times. It's true.
Yeah.
I think pretty confidently it's true.
Yeah.
Could be a next man up situation.
They've been building, well, not even building, they've been having Drew float at the top of the card.
Yeah.
Just doing nothing, just biding time, never losing.
Yeah, never losing.
Just winning
winning,
versus 2, 1 versus 3, 1 versus 10, 1 versus the whole locker room for a couple months now.
Yes.
And that's not his fault.
No, not at all.
That we're kind of getting over, because I love Drew. I think Drew is a top 5 guy in the roster right now. But
I think in the ring he is.
Yeah.
I feel like character-wise, Mike works, and maybe not his fault.
No, but
it's hard to be a true babyface.
And it's
very hard.
Hard to carry when you got meaningless feuds like this.
No, that is true. But even when he was champion, there was a lot to be desired there.
Yeah.
His feud with Randy was great, but the rest was...
And that's Randy.
It's Randy.
Yeah. But that's not important.
Yeah.
What's important is who's going to win.
Yes. Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre's going to win.
I would love to see Corbin win, and maybe Corbin next man up. That would be awesome. And that would be a freaking monkey wrench. Yeah. Not going to happen.
What I thought was interesting, not even about this match, just about the card. I was thinking about it today while I was eating. No New Day. Not on the card.
It's pretty crazy. Makes you wonder, Kofi win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal?
Possible. I mean, but it's just interesting. I was like, oh,
I mean, they would have been.
Yeah,
No,
no.
Are they not? Is Sheamus and Ridge Holland versus
That's not on the
Kofi
card.
and Xavier not on the card?
No, it's probably Friday. It's probably WrestleMania Friday.
SmackDown, yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's not on the card. And we'll get to why I have an issue with that and Finn and Ricochet later on in the card.
When we keep going through some of these matches that are here.
One specifically.
Okay.
But we'll get there.
Not this one though. This one I have no problem with.
I actually don't have an issue with this. This is Miz and Logan Paul versus the Mysterios. Surprisingly, I don't have an issue with this.
I see videos of Logan training. I know people, Logan Paul, whatever. Like
he's gonna perform. He's going to be good.
He's gonna perform. He's an athlete.
Yeah.
Amateur wrestling background.
Dude,
Podcast.
2-8
Yeah. He's gonna be fun. He's gonna be good. And I'm actually taking Miz and Logan Paul. I think that we're finally. I've been wrong predicting it, but I'm gonna die on this hill and always be the guy that says it because eventually I'll get it right. The Mysterios are breaking up.
I think it's happening sooner rather than later.
You just don't think here.
The only thing that's holding me back. Celebrities tend to win.
Yeah.
Typically, they win. Mm-hmm. And I know it's Mania.
But Miz could take the pin.
But still, they tend to win.
They do. Well, last time Logan Paul was featured,
wasn't in a match, though.
He got powerbombed off the...
No. He got stunned.
That was MGK.
He got stunned.
He got stunned.
MGK got thrown off by KO.
Yeah. I'm taking Miz and Logan.
Yeah, I want to, but it's Ray. And they love Ray. And the game, I'm going to go with the Mysterios.
Okay. A little diversity here. That's good. Get us started early.
I don't like that.
Split the card.
I don't like that I took that, but I had to. The Usos versus Shinsuke, Nakamura, and Rick Boogs.
Next.
That's it? That's all we're getting for that?
There's not much to say. If the Usos lose, it really makes me start wondering about Roman.
I'm starting to disagree with that more and more.
As the time goes on, it has to change, right? Because the Usos can't retain forever.
Yeah.
But
this is not the team they lose to.
Shinsuke and Boogs?
This is not the team they lose to.
No way. I know Shinsuke and Boogs are WWE corporate favorites. They're doing the commercials.
Yeah.
Boogs is everywhere. They got this push out of nowhere, seemingly out of nowhere. But like I said, it's out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The Usos are...
I think this is a reward for doing the corporate stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
But I don't think the belts are.
Let's get you on Mania. Let's get people familiar with Rick Boogs.
Yeah, but I think the Usos are winning.
Yeah. This one.
Getting into the main events of the night.
Yeah.
Any four of the next things could be the main event.
Yes, any four, including a talk show. But
the first one,
Raw.
Let's do SmackDown first because I feel like it's easier.
SmackDown Women's
Championship. Ronda Rousey. It's unfortunate.
I'm disgusted by it.
It's the way it's gonna go.
There's always a chance it doesn't.
No.
There's always a chance.
No,
but it's a very
such a slim
chance.
It's such a slim chance.
She's doing part-time work, barely there.
Not very good part-time work.
Terrible promos, getting powerbombed by Charlotte.
And then she's gonna
win. To win in a sloppy match of botch after botch.
Yes.
And maybe be the second to last match at Mania.
This will be I'm going to say this right now, and this is going to be might be a wild. This is going to be the worst women's match of the weekend.
I don't think that's a bad take at all. I think that's a very
it's a bad take because Charlotte's in it, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
This is going to be the worst women's match of the weekend.
The only thing that's going to be close is going to be the main roster women's tag match. But
yes.
There's enough talent in that ring where I think it'll be better.
They'll make it happen. Yeah. It depends on how they do that too. It depends on that's like a tornado.
It is.
It's four at a time. Okay.
Yeah. No, not that. But it's sudden death, or is it?
Is it elimination? I think it's sudden death.
Okay,
I think it's a regular match.
Oh boy,
tough, but normally makes for better finishes.
We're gonna get to that match, but anyway.
Yes.
Charlotte and Ronda.
It's
Ronda. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah. All right, this one's a little more exciting.
Oh, boy, I just hate that. Like
it's
gonna be. It's like leaving a bad taste in my mouth.
It's rough.
Like,
it's rough.
Yeah.
Raw Women's Championship match.
We have all but predicted how this match is gonna go.
Becky and Bianca.
We have all but predicted it, and this week confirmed it. If you watched Raw this week, Becky pulled out the scissors. Becky didn't get to use those scissors. You know who used those scissors? Bianca. My esteemed colleague over here, our podcast co-host, predicted weeks in advance.
Yeah.
This match ends with Becky winning or maybe not even Becky winning, but cutting off the braid.
Yeah.
The braid is coming off.
100%.
There's no chance that full braid. Maybe some survives. Maybe some.
Yeah.
There's no chance that whole braid survives WrestleMania.
No shot.
I have Becky cutting the whole damn thing off and winning. Or cutting the whole damn thing off, whipping her, whatever, and then losing. But the whole thing's coming off. I'm going Becky, but that's up to you. I don't know. You decide.
I do think the braid's coming off.
Yeah.
I think it's getting cut off. I said that a month ago. I was like, this is how this is going to end.
Yeah.
But does it mean she wins is the question.
And no, it doesn't mean she wins.
But that's what's tough. I don't know how you go from there, is my point.
So look.
Everything is telling me Bianca's winning this match. But everything at the same time is like the braid's coming off. But I can't connect the two be like, okay, this is how Bianca gets to the end without the braid.
I'm not saying that now this is bad writing. This is late. This is like we're going to extend this feud, whatever. Becky's going to get DQ'd by whipping her.
That's not a DQ.
Isn't it a... Oh.
Bianca does it all the time.
Yeah, but if she cuts it off, is it not a weapon?
I don't know. I don't know.
So
that I have no idea.
Like, I don't know what the precedent is for this.
I would bet that if that happens, it will not be a DQ.
Okay. So then Becky's definitely winning and retaining. But the counterpoint to that is, since it's not a DQ, she can just withstand that whipping or whatever and win.
I could also see that moment too where like Becky like actually cuts it off and they kind of like that.
And the crowd goes...
And then Bianca just beats the brakes off her.
Oh, yeah, like a little rage, like she becomes a heel.
Not like heel, but just like...
she becomes a heel. Gotta be a heel.
Not a heel, but...
Gotta go full heel.
No, but just like gets pissed.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's
really hard. It's really hard to predict this one.
And coming into this, right, the build up to Mania, when I thought the Raw Women's Championship would be on a separate night than the SmackDown, I thought both titles were changing.
Now you don't.
And I don't let that influence my decision making too much. But these matches are going to be very close to each other. Unless you think one opens. And that would be this one. Becky.
I could see this opening.
Oh, boy. They want Bianca to have a moment, though.
Seth is opening.
No.
100%.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be sick.
That's a good way to get the card going.
Yeah.
But I think Seth's going to open.
They want Bianca to have her moment, right? After what they
did
at SummerSlam.
She had her moment.
I don't know.
It's hard. This is a really hard one to pick.
I won't be upset either way.
No.
Is the thing. Like,
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna
go Bianca. My gut's telling me Bianca.
I'll take Becky.
The whole story is Becky finally is active without the belt.
Yeah. I'll go Becky. And I think it kind of plays into the Roman storyline a little bit too, because they are both going on a wild streak right now.
Yeah, that is true.
So, Seth versus to be announced.
Probably Cody Rhodes.
Boy, I know we jokingly said it before, but Shane McMahon is back for Mania, and you said that, and I was like, no way.
I'm gonna allow us to put an asterisk on this one. I'm going to pick TBA.
Yeah.
If it's Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
If it's anyone else on the planet except for Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
It's Seth Rollins.
Yeah. I would like to take the same thing, which is a cop out, but if it's Cody or Bray, they're gonna win. It's not Bray.
It's not Bray.
There's no way it is.
It isn't Bray, but that would be the only other person I could think of.
Yeah.
That would make sense to beat Seth.
Yeah. Other than that, I think
for sure it's Cody. If it's Shane, they're going to get booed out of the building.
Oh, yeah.
Out of the building.
Oh, yeah. But I think it's easy. Let's lock in TBA.
I'm locking in TBA. I am concerned for them if somehow behind the scenes they weren't able to lock up Cody Rhodes.
No, they did. Everyone's talking about it.
I know, but if in the off chance they did it, they are in such a bad corner.
Yeah. Not good.
But all right. KO.
The
predicted main event.
Yeah, advertised main event.
Kevin Owens show featuring Stone Cold Steve Austin. We have a prediction in case it turns into some sort of match/altercation.
Yeah. And Kevin Owens on Monday Night Raw said the main event KO show. So, I mean, maybe not, whatever. It's a good way to get people to keep watching.
If it's some kind of altercation, definitely going to end with a stunner and some beer. That's what
think the opposite.
Really?
Another company guy. Steve Austin knows how the business works. Talk about making a nuclear heel.
Oh, 100%.
Talk about Kevin Owens is on the best heel run of his career.
Absolutely.
If he stuns Austin and drinks beer over him.
No, 100%. I just don't see it. In Dallas.
All people remember is the finish. That would be one of the most memorable
finishes.
100%. I'm going Kevin Owens.
I can't not take Stone Cold, but I would love to see that.
Yeah.
I can't not take him. No, Dallas, Texas, Stone Cold. I hope that happens.
Yeah,
so,
the obvious.
I would much rather that happen.
The obvious WWE style of doing things is slap the Stone Cold belt, crack a beer, Stone Cold parties with the fans, comes out on whatever, and then the smoking skull, whatever. That's the obvious WWE tactic.
And I hope it's wrong.
I really do.
That would be awesome.
Because KO standing tall at the end of the show
would be unbelievable.
KO's next man up. Instantly.
Oh, yeah.
Instantly.
Oh, 100%.
So, all right.
All right. Night 2. The Women's Tag Team Championship match. Sasha Banks and Naomi versus...
Throw them together.
Zelina and Carmella versus Liv and Rhea versus Shayna and Talia.
Throw them together.
What?
Name one real tag team there. Realistically,
Zelina and Carmella is the only one.
But they're barely.
Yeah, but I mean... as far as tag teams in this match go, they're the only one that wasn't made 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, true. I took Liv and Rhea. I couldn't tell you why.
I'm going to take Sasha and Naomi.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you why. The only thing is it's not Shayna and Natalia, and then it's not Zelina and Carmella.
The only counterpoint to it's not Shayna and Natalia is Natalia. Natalia is all-time tag wrestler. That's all she does.
Yeah. That's true.
Not that matters.
I still don't think they win.
No.
And then I think it's just a coin flip. And I think fans like Sasha and Naomi more.
Fans love Sasha and Naomi.
That's what I'm saying. So I think that's kind of just my safe bet on that.
Yeah. I mean, Liv and Rhea is the
I think the other one is just a coin flip. I literally think this is a coin flip between those two.
Yeah. This match might stink.
The only thing is our earlier point is Liv and Rhea versus Dakota and Raquel would be cool because there's a lot of history there between
at least
Raquel and Rhea, and size-wise they match up pretty well.
Yeah, it's a literal perfect matchup.
Yeah,
this match might stink. There's a chance that it stinks.
There's a chance it could stink, and then there's a chance that it could be surprisingly good.
At any time you could end up with 2 women that can't wrestle in the ring.
That is a problem.
Very tough. You have 2 of the best women on the same team, which is tough. So you got Sasha and Naomi. They're not going to be wrestling at the same time.
No, of course not.
So they
but
can't
I think Liv and Rhea are very good.
Okay.
I think Carmella and Zelina are good enough.
Yeah.
Shayna was a main eventer.
And it was never good.
It was good until she bit Becky, and then people backstage were like, that's not good.
Okay.
And Natalia's Natalya. She's not great, but she's not going to be poor.
So I think, and I'm going to probably get a lot of hate for this. I know she's a fan favorite, and it's not that I don't like her, but I think Natalya is at the point now where it's not good.
She's getting there.
It's
for
not
sure.
Good.
It's definitely almost there. Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think this will be the worst match.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying for sure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, to counter that, I feel like there's a lot of matchups where we have 2 people in the ring who are very good.
Yeah, I mean, you get a little Liv, Sasha, you get
Liv,
Rhea,
Sasha, Liv, Naomi, Rhea, Sasha,
Naomi.
Rhea, Naomi. I think Zelina and any of those 4 are pretty
Carmella
good.
Is definitely
Carmella's fine with any of those 4.
I think
Shayna is, I don't like the style, but she's not bad.
She's fine. It'll just be a slower pace.
I think Natalya is probably the biggest problem.
This match will be fine. I don't know. Maybe for me, it's just the tag teams 4 tag teams is a lot. It'll be fine.
4 tag teams is a lot, and they just keep doing.
Yeah,
this is the second Mania in a row where they've done the same.
They
just put people on the card.
And this is an example of you could have had other people on the card.
This is one of them. This is not the one that I was talking about.
But this is an example.
Yeah.
Yeah, scratch what I said, though. It'll be a fine
I think it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
I think it will be okay.
Yeah.
Potential to be good.
Yeah, I think it'll be a fine match.
Yes.
It'll be fine.
Yep.
It'll be somewhere in the middle of the card. It'll be fine.
Yep. All right. I'm excited for this one.
I'm excited, too, because last time we saw him...
Pat McAfee and Austin Theory.
Last time we saw him...
Pat delivered.
That guy delivered.
Delivered.
Austin Theory delivers night in and night out.
Yeah, very
He
good.
is 1 year away from being John Cena for Vince McMahon.
Yeah, he is.
Like,
he is.
not being Cena, obviously, but like...
that kind of person for WWE.
You're doing the work, you're getting the title, we're pushing it through you.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you can just see that he crushed the Intercontinental Champion.
The only issue I have is something that we talked about a couple weeks ago, where with Pat and Adam Cole, you have Adam Cole who is in worldwide talent.
Yes.
Tremendous, top tier talent anywhere in the world. So if things are going bad,
he could save Pat.
Can save Pat on certain things, can dictate the pace a little more. I don't think Austin Theory
is Adam Cole.
Has the experience. The talent is for sure there.
Yeah,
100%.
He's not going to be like the choreographer in the ring.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I think talent-wise, I don't think Adam Cole and Austin Theory are that far away.
No, I don't think so.
But I think the experience is the big part of it.
Yeah.
Where Austin Theory might not be able to make that split decision about, hey, this is what we need to do during the match.
I think that'll be okay because I don't think this is going very long.
I don't think so either.
I think it'll
But we also said that about the first Pat match, and it was 30 minutes, and then he was in War Games.
And he tore down the house.
It's great. He was great.
This is WrestleMania.
It's a little different.
This is a match that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This is to fan service us.
Yeah, 100%.
People love Pat.
This is also a reward to Pat.
Yeah, Pat has been phenomenal for the company. This probably means the world to him.
100%.
I know he talked about how it meant the world to him.
I think it literally does mean the world to him.
So this is good, and it's the perfect person. The story's there.
Yep.
Whether that was the long-term booking or not.
No shot.
Yeah, they made Theory Vince's guy, and Pat had Vince on. Whatever, worked out.
It did.
So this will be fun. That's all there is to it. It'll be a fun match. I'm not looking for them to give me a 5-star wrestling classic. I'm looking to enjoy Pat McAfee get a moonsault.
Yep.
That's it.
All right. Does he win, though? Does he finally get his W?
No.
I don't think so either.
No.
I think Austin Theory takes this one.
Yeah.
I think so for sure.
And that's fine with me.
I'm
I
absolutely
actually
okay
think
with
it's
that.
better.
I do think so. Pat understands the business. A win doesn't do anything for him, but hurts Theory.
It hurts Theory, 100%. And it really hurts Ricochet.
Bad. Real bad.
Which is not what they're thinking about.
But it really hurts Ricochet.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Austin Theory.
Yeah, Austin Theory. Which is the right choice.
Now we're on the match that I have a problem with. Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville. Sami Zayn deserves to be on WrestleMania.
Sami Zayn could have fought Ricochet.
Johnny Knoxville does not deserve to be on WrestleMania.
Sami Zayn could have fought Ricochet.
Could have fought Ricochet. Could have fought Finn. Those two guys deserve to be on WrestleMania.
Could have fought them freaking both.
Could have fought. I don't care. Yeah. Just get them on the card.
Yeah.
Those are two guys that deserve to be on this card. Those two guys that work.
Yeah. I know
Here's
we've
my
been
thing.
saying them a lot, but they really jump because they're champions. There are plenty of other
There's a
people.
lot of other people we can name, but those are the two that are not only work hard, are title holders in your company.
Yeah.
If I'm Finn and my contract is coming up, which I know it has been, I don't know whatever happened with that, and they say, hey, we want you to stay, I'm going to show them this card and tell them to kick rocks.
Yeah. Be like, show me what match I could not have replaced.
Yeah. Show me where I couldn't have fit in.
Yeah. Show me one match that belonged more than your United States champion.
Yeah.
With a storyline.
Yeah.
Not like the United States Championship had just died.
No, there's a story
feud going on. You could have squeezed it into the Pat McAfee.
Yeah, you could have, honestly, if you really wanted to. Yeah.
So I'm going with Sami Zayn.
I'm going to go with Johnny. Celebrities win. They just do that, especially one-on-one.
Yeah,
because I think all the jackass guys
I think when I looked at this earlier, before talking through it, I might have just went Pat McAfee, Sami Zayn, and switched it. But I think I'm going to go with Sami still.
Okay, I'm going to go Johnny.
Because I need this to be over.
I think it's over no matter what.
Well, no, it is over no matter what.
I think him losing and having Sami talk about it for a while would be funny.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know.
I don't really care about that match.
The thing is, Sammy's talking about things for freaking months now.
Yeah.
It's like that's all he's been doing.
Yeah.
So I love Sami too. Like,
no, Sammy's great.
I'm happy he stuck around.
Sammy's really good.
But,
all right.
Yeah.
On to more exciting matches. The Raw Tag Team Championship. RK Bro, Alpha Academy, and the Street Profits.
I'm gonna sound like the biggest hypocrite, right? Mm-hmm. Because I just said that like multi-team tag matches, like kind of.
This is gonna be a good one.
Yeah, this is gonna be a freak. I knew I would sound like a hypocrite too, but these three teams can go.
It's also established teams.
That's it. these three teams have a track record of putting on great matches.
Yeah.
And Alpha Academy's been together now long enough, at least 6 months, maybe longer.
Longer than RK Bro.
Yeah, okay. So then, yeah.
Yeah.
And Street Profits are my personal favorite tag team in the WWE. I mean, they're probably the best. Which, look.
No.
Obviously, Randy's more talented.
No.
And Riddle is probably more talented. But together, I don't know if that makes RK Bro better than the Street Profits.
Are you saying the best in this match? Or the best in the company?
I'm saying, the best in the company. It's like
I still don't think they're better than Usos or New Day.
The Usos
but I
are,
wouldn't tell you you're wrong.
Yeah. I mean, that's good company to be in.
Of course. No, it's definitely...
company.
Being third to those two teams is nothing to be ashamed of.
They're the two best of all time, in my eyes.
I think it's the best rivalry. I don't know if they're two best, but besides the point.
Yeah, not important.
It's a tough one.
I went retention. I went RK Bro. I think that we'll probably get RK Bro and Street Profits alone moving forward. Because I think Alpha Academy has now run its course.
I think the same thing, but the opposite.
You think Street Profits win?
I think Street Profits win.
RK.
Yes.
Okay.
I think the Street Profits win.
I wouldn't hate that. I mean, Montez is just freaking out of this world.
He's just good.
And every time Dawkins is on TV, he's getting better.
Yeah, 100%. He's just getting better.
I mean, and to say he's getting better sounds like I'm saying he stinks. I
No.
just said they're the third best tag.
He's good.
Yeah.
He just...
His moveset's just a little different.
His moveset isn't the best.
It's
really what it is. His talent, he does things very well. I think his moveset just leaves something to be desired. But yeah, I got Street Profits on that one.
It can be a good match.
Very good match.
It can be a
very
good match.
All right. Bobby Lashley versus Omos.
The Giant Omos.
This is a tough one.
So they just rushed Bobby Lashley out there on Monday. They said Lashley's back, Omos.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't hate it.
I wish Bobby didn't have to go through that phase of not being available, to get his shoulder checked.
But...
Obviously, health as well. So, I want Bobby to be better so he can stick around for longer.
Yeah.
But to fall from Roman, Brock, Drew, Seth, Kevin Owens to Omos, it's a bit of a fall. However, it can work to put Bobby right back to the top.
Okay.
Bobby Lashley, first man to take down the Giant on Monday. First man to beat the Giant in solo competition. Bobby Lashley right back at the top of the food chain. I am taking Bobby.
Okay.
It's probably the wrong pick because they're going to use the same logic I just had to put Omos to the top of the food chain. But I'm taking Bobby.
I'm going to go Omos because I think Bobby is hurt. I think that's why he took so long to come back. I think that's why it was a 1 week thing. I think this match is not going to be very long. I think what he got was you can do what you're doing tentatively.
So you come back, knock down Omos, be on WrestleMania, then we got to take care
of this.
If
it helps Omos a ton.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt Bobby.
It'll make Bob look like a monster when he comes back because that's going to be a sick pop for him. I think it's Omos, and I think Bobby's going to take some legitimate time off.
If that's the case.
Again, no reason to believe this, just the way things worked out, this is what it looks like.
Little too convenient to be back for.
Because he was supposed to get it checked out, the day after the Chamber, and it's taken this long to come back.
7 weeks, 7 full
Sounds like something didn't go right.
Or they didn't want to have him come back and then, mess up the Brock and Roman thing.
Yeah, but you didn't have to. You could have had him just go right to Omos. You could have done this earlier is the point.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I think this is hey, we need you to, if you can do it safely, we need you to take care of this, and then we got you.
I feel like if that's the case, I'm okay with it. If it's not the case.
You don't love it?
I don't love it because I think, and maybe this is me being a fan of Bobby, it hurt Bobby more to come back, lose right away, and then what, right? Omos loses, it's, you finally met your match. There are people on the roster that can handle you. All you do for that is I thought nobody could touch me.
Yeah.
I'm a giant. Now I'm an angry giant.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
All right. That's fair.
So I don't know.
All right. Potential another match of the weekend.
Boy.
Edge and AJ Styles.
Okay. Before I make a prediction, I need to comment on how phenomenal, no pun intended, Edge has been handling every feud since he's been back.
It's been very good.
This is what professional wrestling is all about. Yeah. Edge has made me interested in every feud he's been in and wrestled all of the people he's feuded at pay-per-views exclusively. Yeah. Except for what? Seth once or twice. They confronted once on SmackDown.
But it was at the Garden. Yeah. It was a special SmackDown. Yeah.
Edge is the embodiment of professional wrestling. Promo after promo, character change after character change in this short span of time has been incredible to watch.
The only person who's doing it like this is Roman. When we fight, it'll be on my terms on a big stage.
Yeah. It just shows you, like, there are levels to professional wrestling. Yeah. And the fact that, one, that Edge is still that good.
Yeah, still that good. Incredible. It's crazy.
But the fact that Roman is at that level, too, with literally a top 10 all-time guy in Edge. Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. It's in good hands right now, but there's nobody else even close.
No.
So, but with that said,
I think this one goes to Edge.
I'm taking Edge as well.
I don't think AJ win does much for anyone.
I agree.
I think this new heel Edge persona is good to continue with. I don't know exactly where you go with it next, but there's always options. There's always people. You can always find somebody.
I know he wanted to feud with a couple other guys. He wanted to feud with Finn Balor.
But there's always guys out there. Yeah. So you could find something. But I think Edge has this one.
Also, heel Edge, like you said, can't really take a loss right away.
No.
But a heel win, a big, convincing, violent victory over a budding face, because AJ's clearly going face again. That helps AJ become more over with the crowd as well.
100%.
Like, to be
and they'll wrestle again at WrestleMania Backlash. So
maybe
100%.
If it's good enough, I won't mind. But
but they will.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna go Edge.
I'm going Edge as well. This is gonna be a freaking match of the weekend contender, though. I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sick match.
Excited.
All right.
And we're here.
The main event of WrestleMania. Here we go. The big one. Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion, puts his title on the line against Brock Lesnar.
I feel like I'm getting worked.
The WWE Champion, who's also putting his title on the line.
The unification of the WWE and the Universal Championship. Guys, this is the most stupendous WrestleMania of all time. This is the most stupendous match. They're calling this the biggest match in the history of WrestleMania.
Whew. That's a statement.
Do you think they're putting the winner of the biggest match in WrestleMania history as a part-timer? They're having the biggest match of WrestleMania of all time be won by what they are trying to make their biggest superstar of all time. Roman Reigns is leaving your tribal chief, your head of the table, God mode, untouchable, and new, and still Universal WWE Champion. And I don't feel confident about it at all.
No, it's hard. It's hard.
I don't feel confident at all.
I also think it's Roman.
Yeah.
There's two things that are keeping me from hesitating on Roman. Mm-hmm. First one is Brock Lesnar signed a contract for a lot of matches.
Yeah, he's sticking around.
He hasn't used that many. Yeah. Just 4 or 5. Yeah. I think he had 11.
Yeah.
It's the first one. Second one is Vince loves Brock. Vince loves Brock.
But Vince loves Roman.
But I don't know if it's like Brock. That's the thing. I don't know. And that's what's hard. And this is one of, this is good. Mm-hmm. That, I really don't know.
Yes, because if you asked me 3 months ago, Roman was never losing at Mania. Yeah. But now, they've done a good enough job convincing me that there's a realistic chance that Brock wins.
Yeah.
And, man.
It's funny now, too, because we're pushing into a territory again where, Roman's almost on the defense.
Yeah.
Roman's been on the offense for such a long time during his run that to see him kind of start to fall back on defense is very interesting.
Oh, boy. This match is going to be awesome. Yeah. And, I know we've seen it so many.
It's going to be so good.
It's going to be different.
It's going to be so good.
It's going to be different.
100%.
There's just sure we might get a little bit of Suplex City, right?
No, you're going to get your Suplex City. You're going to get your traditional things from both guys, but this match is going to be different.
It's going to be different.
This is going to be not style, look, feel similar to the 31 match.
Yeah. This is going to be huge.
Yeah.
Huge. I know, and it's stupendous. It's going to be.
Yeah. Absurd.
This is a monumental match.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like a joke when they're saying it's the biggest match in WrestleMania history, and I'm not saying that it is.
No.
That's clearly like you're just advertising for the WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But this has major implications for the future of WWE.
For years, maybe.
Years, yeah.
Literally,
potential years.
It's Randy and Cena in that ladder match.
TLC.
And this has affected everything since that point.
Yes. Yes.
So,
this is huge.
I think it's Roman, though.
I'm so excited.
It's going to be a crazy match.
Very, very excited.
It's going to be a crazy match.
Like, we were a little low on WrestleMania, like, the card's okay. But the highs are very high.
The good matches are going to be nuts.
The highs are so high.
And I don't think there's that many lows.
No, there's not.
I think the problem is there's too many that are going to be, that was all right.
Yeah, there's lulls.
Yeah.
It's not lows, it's lulls, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't care about Sami and Knoxville.
Don't care. I'm actually upset about that.
Yeah. Like, this is going to, again, whatever.
Don't care about the women's tag.
I don't care about the women's tag.
I don't
and
that's
care
not
about Charlotte.
That's
and
not
Ronda.
even like a sexist take. Say what you will.
There's no story.
You haven't given me a reason to care.
There's no story.
Because I care about the two other women's matches a lot.
The main events I care about.
Because you've given me a reason to.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing. They were just all right. You're the champions. We're just gonna throw people at you until we have a match.
Yeah. The Charlotte Ronda take is like I don't care about it because I feel like I know what's gonna happen.
That's why I don't care.
But
if I didn't know Ronda was gonna win, I would care.
Yeah.
But I know she's gonna win.
But dude, Roman and Brock, I cannot stress enough. This is going to be a phenomenal match. You might if you're a fan of like the flips and this and that and the spot fest, you're not getting that.
No.
You're not getting spots here.
No.
But you're gonna get two behemoths,
Yep.
two guys. Well, arguably, but one guy at the top of his game, the top of his game, the top of WWE.
Maybe all time.
Yeah, this is
maybe the best run of all time.
This is you might not like Roman, whatever, but you gotta acknowledge the work he's doing. This is some of the greatest individual character work from start to finish ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
And if this is the icing on the cake, the cherry on top, he's literally done it all.
Yeah.
He
There's
has
nothing left.
He has run through the entire roster, and some people might think that's a negative. That is a net positive by far.
Yeah.
Everything Roman has touched, and I said it for like months, has turned to gold.
Yeah, and it's interesting too, and it's funny how WWE works because it is a negative for a time. No one can tell you when, who, how many it takes, but in wrestling, when you're a champion and you're winning early, and then you start to run through the roster, you're like, all right, here we go, and then there's a point. It's very arbitrary, but there's a point where now it's special.
Yeah.
And now not only does it help that person, whoever beats that guy is on another stratosphere.
And that does not need to be Brock Lesnar.
No, it does not. Brock doesn't need it.
And because, look.
All right, let's get into this conversation quickly because I know we're running a little bit.
Yeah.
If the rumors are true, the rumor mills are true, the dirt sheets are true, the source is Cody the guy.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine that?
And I don't think Cody has to take both belts. No. I don't think whoever wins has to take both belts.
No, split them. Yeah.
But is Cody the guy?
In fact, I think splitting them is better. But
100%.
Yeah. So, one, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
And that's just me being honest because that's some push.
Yeah.
That's what you do though, right? You want to talk.
That's how you get it going.
Competition. Yeah. You want to talk about our product is better than your product.
Yeah.
Look at everybody watching Cody now.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, but I think it's better. What I was saying about splitting the titles is after this. So Roman has accomplished everything. Now you got him losing twice. Now you got the tribal chief reeling. He doesn't know what's happening. Yep. Who am I? Yep. Identity crisis.
100%.
So I think,
and that was crazy. Yeah. Might be even better character work than what we're getting right now.
Yeah.
That might actually be the greatest character of all time. Is when he loses.
Yeah, and I'm excited for that. It's just not
yet.
Now.
I think it's within the calendar year.
Oh, he's not making it to Mania again.
I don't think so.
No, he might win the Rumble, but he's not making it to Mania again.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think SummerSlam might be where things end.
And
that's
okay.
That's fine. It's 600, 700 days.
But it's not ending at WrestleMania.
I don't think it's a Mania.
And when it's all said and done, when we look back on the run and all that, and if Roman's the guy that wins, and if the feud coming out of this plays out the way it's supposed to, or the way we foresee it, it might be the biggest WrestleMania match of all time.
It really might.
So
it really might.
We'll see what happens. Man.
Yeah.
I'm very, very excited for this
match
weekend.
Is going to be awesome. It's going to be a great weekend of wrestling. If you guys like this kind of stuff, do it every week. Mania season, man. It's different.
It's never a better time to be a wrestling fan than WrestleMania season.
And as a wrestling fan, if you enjoy this type of content, like and subscribe down below.
Mm-hmm.
Comment. Let us know who you think is going to win.
Let us know what matches
you're looking forward to. Yep. Definitely let us know Roman or Brock. That's a big one we want opinions on. Definitely want that.
Follow us on all socials. Yeah. Resthold_pod on Twitter and Instagram.
We're going to be especially active this weekend.
Very active.
Definitely Saturday, Sunday. Friday we'll try, but definitely Saturday, Sunday, all day.
Yeah.
Our thoughts, predictions, anything that happens, we'll be talking about it, especially on Twitter.
Yep.
Instagram, we'll try to get some stuff going. If DraftKings does the stuff, that will be on Instagram, probably an Instagram story. Again, either Saturday or Sunday or both. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts.
YouTube, especially if you see it.
Yep.
You're watching it right now.
We're just got a laptop now instead of a computer as well, so we're going to try to do some more interactive stuff. So
we're going to boost the production moving forward.
Yeah, maybe do if we want to do tier lists and things like that, we can have that showing at the same time. So that would be a little bit cooler. So.
Yeah, but guys, as always, thanks for hanging out.
Yep.
If you liked it, tell a friend, share the video.
Yes.
And we'll be talking to you guys all weekend, so check back in next Wednesday. We'll be here.
Yep. All right, guys.
Peace.